Madridistas, I know it's been a tough couple of days and tough past couple of weeks for this Real Madrid team. Hopefully, everything changes this Sunday as we face off against Alves in a must-win La Liga match. If there's any chance for us to be winning back-to-back league titles, we must be getting the win this Sunday against Alves. Guys, I'm going to be giving you my starting 11, my thoughts coming into this game. Let's jump into it. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, like the video as well, and let's jump into it. First of all, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week for Real Madrid, getting absolutely destroyed by Arsenal 3-0. And I said it in the last one. I still don't think they're that good of a team. There was a lot of Arsenal fanboys writing me and saying, "What do you mean? What do you mean? We beat PSV. We beat Sporting. Go win something. Go win a trophy. Go win a trophy, and then let me know." I don't think they're that good of a team. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Let me know exactly your reasoning why. Because you beat a bad Real Madrid team? Stop it. But this Real Madrid team has just been disappointing over the past couple of games for Real Madrid. You know, when we take a look at the past 3 games, I hate to even be reminding you guys, but we did draw with Real Sociedad on the Copa del Rey that we eventually do move on to the next round to be facing off against Barcelona in the final. But if we remember that one, that was actually 4-3 going into the end of the first 90 minutes in that one. That's a loss. That is a loss. Then we lose at home against Valencia 2-1, and then we go up to the Emirates and get absolutely destroyed 3-0. It's been 3 straight losses basically for this Real Madrid team, and it's just not acceptable. I mean, so many issues, and one of them is Carlo Ancelotti. But I do have good news for this game. Carlo Ancelotti will not be the manager. You might be saying, Dally, are you finally the manager? Not yet, guys. Working on it, work in progress right now. But his son, Davide Ancelotti, will be the manager instead of Carlo for this one, as Carlo Ancelotti is suspended. Now, will it maybe be the exact same tactics, which you might be wondering, what tactics? What tactics are you even talking about? Possibly. It might be just no tactics out there, just, friendship and vibes out there from Davide Ancelotti. But it might be something different too. I'll kind of talk about what I think Davide will be doing in this one as well. But when we take a look at the table right now, again, guys, we have 8 games remaining in La Liga. For us to have any chance, every single one of these games has to be 3 points. It has to be 3 points. When we take a look at the table right now, look with me now. We sit right now 4 points behind Barcelona. We both have 30 games played right now. I really don't think that Atletico Madrid is even going to be. I mean, could they be passing Real Madrid? Sure. I don't think they're going. They're 7 points clear behind Barcelona right now. I don't think they're going to be catching up to them. So, when it comes to this Real Madrid team, how many games do we have remaining and who are we facing? And, some of the games coming up that I think might be a real big challenge for this Real Madrid team to actually go and get 8 straight wins in La Liga. Is that possible? Yes. Is it likely? Probably not, but let's take a look at some of the games coming up for Real Madrid. Again, guys, Alves, I'll be talking about them here just a little more. Arsenal Champions League, we'll talk about that. Bilbao is a huge game on 420 coming up here too. That is going to be a very tough game. I think Getafe, maybe not so much. El Clasico, obviously, is going to be a tough game for us. And then I think Celta Vigo might be a tough one. And then, again, we basically, look at this, Celta between 2 back-to-back El Clasicos. This is a crazy stretch right here. Mallorca, Sevilla, Real Sociedad. I think Sociedad could be a tough one as well to end the season for Real Madrid. But, when you take a look at Barcelona, how easy is Barcelona's path? I don't think it's that easy. I think Barcelona might struggle and could drop a couple of points, and I'll kind of tell you some of the places that they might. Again, if there's any Barca people watching this, I'm not exactly saying that I'm guaranteeing you. I'm just hoping, baby. I'm hoping. When we take a look, Barcelona coming up here, they got Leganes tomorrow. We hate watching that one. They got Dortmund in Champions League, but they got Celta. I think Celta is a tough one. Mallorca coming up. El Clasico. That is a chance right there. We have El Clasico and Copa del Rey, which if we can win a title there, if we can win a trophy, if we can win that game in the Copa del Rey final, why not? Why can't we win the game just a couple of weeks later in La Liga? I think there's a real opportunity there. Will we be able to do it? Who knows, man? Who knows? But after that one, they have Real Valladolid coming up. That's an easy win. Again, El Clasico. And then to end the season, it goes Espanyol, Villarreal, and then Athletic Club Bilbao. I can never say that one. Those 2 final games for Barcelona, those are not easy wins at all. Right now, Villarreal, they're a decent team, man. They sit at 5th right now in La Liga. And then when it comes to Bilbao's not a bad team, 4th in La Liga too. I could see an opportunity right there for Real Madrid. If Barcelona drops a couple of points in the last couple of games, maybe even if it's just 2 draws back to back, instead of getting 6 points at the end of the season, if it's only 2, I don't know. I'm not saying exactly what's going to be happening. I'm not officially predicting it. I'm just telling you guys a couple of the tough games for both Real Madrid and Barcelona coming up. But I think we need to be focusing on this game coming up this Sunday against Alves. Now, here's the thing. The last time we played Alves, it was actually 3-0 heading into the final couple of minutes in the game. And then it was almost an absolute collapse from this team as Alves gets back-to-back goals within a minute. It's in the 85th minute and then the 86th minute. Lucas Vazquez actually scored in the last one, guys. Could we get a duplicate? Could we see it again? Maybe. I'll be telling you my starting 11 here just in a minute. Kylian Mbappe got on the board for us as well, and Rodrigo got on the board. But again, it was almost a complete collapse by this team at home in the Santiago Bernabeu. And unfortunately, that's kind of just the reality of this team this year. It's just not that good. And, when we take a look at Alaves right now, how good of a team are they? How they've been doing? Well, actually, past couple of games for them, it's not too hot right now. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss for them as well. And here's the thing. They currently sit right now at 17th place in La Liga. They're only 2 points clear of Leganes right now. Will they be relegated? There's a good opportunity for them to be relegated, especially if they do not get a result against Real Madrid. For me, and what I think they will be doing, they're going to make it difficult. They're going to park the bus. They're going to make it very difficult. 1 point for them, a 1-0 win for them is going to be a win in their book. It doesn't matter. If they can get a point off of this Real Madrid team, that is a huge win for, not Leganes, too many teams, man. Alaves in this one. But when it comes to this game for Real Madrid, coming into this game, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. We have a couple different opportunities here and a couple different decisions that we need to be making, and specifically Davide Ancelotti and Carlo Ancelotti need to be making. Again, Carlo Ancelotti, he will not be the coach for this one. So that's one thing. Another thing, too, with the game coming up on Wednesday, is it going to be one of the biggest comebacks ever, one of the biggest grins on my face if we do come back against Arsenal? Again, I'm not saying that happens. I would just love it to happen. Do we need to be resting players, or do we need to be kind of prepping them to get ready to go against Arsenal coming up? What's our focus coming into this game? Personally, to me, I think we do need to be resting some players. So when it comes to my starting 11 in this one, this is the starting 11 that oh man, goodness, I scrolled too fast. This is the starting 11 that I want to be seeing for Real Madrid, guys. This is completely different. And I'll kind of tell you some of my thoughts coming into this one, exactly why I want to be doing this. I'm putting Endrick up top. We're putting Endrick up top. He should be getting a start, in my opinion. Rodrigo getting the start at the left wing position. Arda Güler, putting him in the midfield at his preferred position, that number 10 position. Brahim Diaz getting that start at that right wing, right mid sort of position. And then I will be going with Tchouaméni and Camavinga getting the start. First of all, Tchouaméni didn't get to play Wednesday. He should be fresh and ready to go. And Camavinga is suspended in the second leg for Real Madrid. So obviously he's not going to be playing against Arsenal in the second leg. So get the full 90 minutes out of Camavinga in this one. Possibly, do we get to see Ferland Mendy out there? Right now, I don't have the exact official squad list yet. So that could be, maybe Ferland Mendy out there, but it could also be somebody else. Maybe even Alaba again, even though I don't want to be seeing him. Give me Fran Garcia if he's not out there. But I want Fran Garcia starting on Wednesday. But we'll be talking about that game coming up here soon. Rudiger and Raul Asensio, unfortunately, guys, we don't really have any backup center back options. That's why I'm a big Huijsen fan. I really want Huijsen this summer coming from Bournemouth. I hope we get him. Real quick, too, shout out to lineup builder. Finally, Raul Asensio. Look at him. He's got a picture, baby. He is not Mr. No Name anymore, no picture anymore. Raul Asensio is finally deserving of that picture, so happy for him. Lucas Vazquez in the starting 11. I know. You don't have to tell me twice. I know. And then Thibaut Courtois in the back. Now, couple of things with this starting lineup. First of all, what does this allow Real Madrid to do? First of all, it allows us to be resting Vinny Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Bellingham, Fede Valverde out there. It allows us to be resting all of those players, Luka Modric even too. And the biggest question for me is Dani Ceballos back? Again, I don't have the official squad list as of recording this right now. If Dani Ceballos is back, he is going to be a huge part on Wednesday. He needs to be. I think Dani Ceballos, when he's actually been out there, we've been a better team when Dani Ceballos is out there. And coming into the season, would I have thought that? No. I do think, though, that this team out there, again, Does this team roll out there the full 90 minutes? No. I do think we would be seeing Jude Bellingham getting some run, Vinny getting some run, and even Kylian Mbappe getting some run as well. If we can be resting Fede Valverde, I think that would be a win. And usually, my kind of approach is, start with the best 11, and then you can rotate the subs. Then you can bring in some of the backups too, and kind of, kill off the game. The issue that we've run into, though, the starting 11 is not killing off the game right away. We're not scoring goals. So I think we need to be trying something different and resting players at the exact same time. So guys, if you agree with me, disagree with me with the starting 11, please let me know in the comments. I very much want to hear from you. If there's anything you change from the starting 11 or tell me your starting 11, very curious to hear from you in the comments below. Now, a couple of keys to the game for me. First of all, we have to be rotating heavy. I don't know if this is exactly what Davide Ancelotti is going to be doing in this one. I think it might be something a little different. I don't think it's going to be anything close to the starting 11 that we saw against Arsenal midweek where we got absolutely just destroyed in that one. I think it's going to be different. I would be expecting maybe Endrick to get the start from this one. Maybe even Brahim Diaz. Does Arda Güler get the start? I don't know. I think that Davide Ancelotti is a big fan of Arda Güler, way more than Carlo Ancelotti is. Does he actually get set in his preferred position at the number 10? I don't know. I could be also seeing him getting a start at the right wing position, and then maybe you'd be starting, maybe it's Arda Güler over here, maybe it's Brahim Diaz, and then maybe you, instead of Rodrigo, it's a Bellingham. I could be seeing that as well. I just think rotation is key in this game. I would love for Rudiger not to be playing the full 90. I would love for Raul Asensio not to be playing the full 90. But who else is going to be playing there, man? We're not going to be rotating in any of the academy players, anything like that, too. I just think, though, that we have to be rotating players. We need a fully fit Jude Bellingham. We need a fully fit Fede Valverde out there. And we need a fully fit Kylian Mbappe as well coming up against Arsenal in midweek. Couple other things I want to be seeing. If the players are back, Dani Ceballos and Ferland Mendy have to be getting some run in this game. First of all, it's going to allow us to rotate a lot more players, and it's also going to be able to see what is our full fitness with them. Are they going to be ready to go? Because if Dani Ceballos is fit and ready to go, he's going to be playing the full 90 minutes, in my opinion, against Arsenal coming up on Wednesday. If he's ready to go, he has to be getting some run in this one. I'm talking like 45 minutes. We need to be seeing him in this one. I don't really want to be seeing Modric in this one. I would like Modric to kind of rest, and if we can kind of need him to be a creator who comes off the bench against Arsenal next week, we need to be doing that. I also think that this game is an audition for 3 players. I think this is an audition for Endrick, for Brahim Diaz, and for Arda Güler as well, to be seeing, can they make an impact for Real Madrid against Arsenal coming up on Wednesday. I think that right now, I think Brahim Diaz will 100% be playing against Arsenal in some capacity. I don't know if he'll be starting. I don't know if maybe, could he be starting that 4-4-2 again? And maybe he's be playing over that right mid position. And maybe you can put, Rodrigo at the left mid position. I don't know. That's an opportunity for him. I really think that Arda Güler, and especially Endrick, man, can just bring so much. So the thing with Endrick, he is not afraid of the moment. He is not afraid to shoot the ball. And when you're down 3-0, after the first leg, you need goals, and you need goals quickly in 90 minutes. We have to be getting at least 3 goals in the first 90 minutes for this to even be a competition with Arsenal. So I think this is going to be a huge opportunity for all 3 of them. Again, I would probably say Brahim Diaz will for sure be getting some run, but Endrick and Arda Güler, look out for them in this game. I think that they will be playing, and I do think that they should have a great game, and hopefully it's good enough to actually get them into the game against Arsenal coming up on Wednesday as well. Now, when it comes to my official match prediction in this one, here's the thing. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly what Davide Ancelotti does. Is it exactly going to be the starting 11 that I'm putting out there? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to be a different approach. I would expect a couple of players to get some rest. Who are those players? I don't know. The thing is, I would love to be putting Vinny out there because, unfortunately, Vinny just hasn't been good this year. Calling a spade, calling it exactly how it is, calling, It is what it is. For somebody who I thought was the best player in the world, he has just not delivered this year. I would love for him to be out there and getting a little more confidence. Here's the thing. If Vinny can actually hit the back of the net a couple of times, if he got a brace against Alves, he's going to feel a lot more confident going into the Arsenal match. But at the same time, I almost think you have to rest him. So it's going to be interesting to see. Again, guys, let me know. I'm very curious to hear from you. What would be your approach in this game? Very curious to hear from you. But When it comes to my official match prediction, this one, here's the thing. We cannot keep a clean sheet to save our lives. I can't remember the last time we've had a clean sheet. Can you guys? It's been forever, unfortunately, for this Real Madrid team. Does it change at all in this one? Probably not. Probably not. And the thing is, too, we just cannot score goals, like, automatically, too. You know, you look at some of the teams right now. Barcelona is just scoring goals for fun. This Real Madrid team, we struggle to kind of beat a low block, and that is why I do think Brahim Diaz and Arda Güler can help us out with that. And I do think that Endrick can kind of find something out there and kind of make a little out of nothing. So I will be going with Endrick and Rodrigo getting goals for us in this one, and I do think that one slips past us, probably on the right backside. Looking at you, Lucas Vasquez. But I will be going with my official match prediction being Real Madrid will defeat Alaves this weekend. 2-1 is my official match prediction for us to get all 3 points. And again, we have to be getting 3 points. If we are not getting 3 points this weekend, La Liga's probably gone. La Liga's probably gone. But guys, let me know your official match prediction in the comments below. If you disagree with me or agree with me with my starting 11, love to hear from you in the comments. Guys, really quick, shout out to all the members. Appreciate you guys all so much. If you guys want to become a member, link is in the description. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like the video. Guys, I will see you after the match. Of course, guys, Dallyfc. Cheers. Real Madrid.